Hi everyone, thanks and welcome to yet another virtual meetup hosted by Octane Software Solutions. For those of you who are attending this session for the first time, I'd like to let you know that we conduct these meetup sessions every month, and this is our last meetup session for this year. In today's session, we will be going through the key changes and new enhancements of latest release of IBM Planning Analytics Workspace, and also do a quick demo of the guided planning capability as a part of this release as well. First, my name is Amin Mohammed, and I work for Octane Software Solutions as Senior Planning Analytics Consultant in one of our branch offices in Hyderabad City in India. I joined Octane in 2017, and before that, I have worked as an in-house TM1 developer at Macquarie Group Limited, as well as a senior advisory consultant at IBM. I have a total of almost 10 years of experience in TM1s, spanning across various domains. During the course of my career, I had also worked and led various implementation projects for IBM Planning Analytics, both onshore and as well as offshore, and has been rewarded with many recognitions in my previous companies as a part of that as well. You can find my email address as well as my LinkedIn address on the slide, so feel free to add me on LinkedIn, and I'll be happy to connect with you and grow my professional career. As for the agenda, I will kick off with introducing the Octane first, and then I'll be covering the following topics in four, and not necessarily in the order that you see here. And the topics are, the first one is the improved look and feel of the overall UI, touching upon the usability aspect of it. Then we will look at the new and reorganized administration page. Then we'll also look at the enhanced visualizations and reporting, followed by the guided planning. We'll also do a demo on this, and then we'll also cover the AI-infused predictive time series forecasting as well. And then finally, we'll wrap up with the Q&A session at the end. Our four key areas of expertise are providing the consulting, development, support, and training. Our offices in India has 24/7 support center, so where we actually manage our global clients all day, all year. We also provide virtual IBM Planning Analytics training sessions. So that's about Octane. Now, so we have the first one, the applications and plan style. So this is the one which is used for guided planning, which is a new capability added by IBM. Here we can create the old contributor style plans. We can add steps, invite the users and assign the responsibility, set the deadlines and the submission options. So we'll look into this when we actually do a quick demo of this particular capability. Then we have the reports and analysis tile over here. So this is similar to the old Planning Analytics Workspace landing page where we had all the books, except that this is not represented as the tiles anymore, but as a list view, which is much more compact, if you see, and it reduces the screen clutter as well, and has more enhanced functionalities as well over here. So, for example, you have all the filtering option that you can see here. You can even create a folder over here. You can sort your assets by name or by location, by type, and the last modified. And you can always make it a favorite from here as well. So the first thing that I need to do here is give the name to it. So I'll just call it as budget 2020. Okay, and then I'll just hit enter. So the moment I hit enter, you will see that the description and the logo options are displayed now. So here you have got an option to add the description and the logo. So these two are optional. So I'll just put a brief description here, and I'll just call this 2020. Just put that. And for the logo, I'll just add a quick image to my application. Okay, so here there you go. So I'll just add one over here. So that's about it. So now the next step is to add the steps over here. I'll walk through a few of the cool additions worth showcasing. I can't cover all of them, but some of the key ones that I can think of. So the first one is a new POW where we can now easily arrange the objects to a greater precision using this grid lines. So you can see that it has actually added the grid lines over here. So you can just now move around your objects and easily place them, and you also have the option to align multiple objects all at once. So if I just select if I go to properties over here, yeah, so here I can just align multiple objects at once. So I've selected these two objects within here within the workspace. So here I can just align them both together. I can put them in the center or on the left as well. So that's one of the cool features that has been added over here. What IBM has allowed us is to create the visualization by selecting the visualizations first, and then add all the necessary information that you want to the visualization from here. So this gives us a starting point with regards to the visualization itself, where you no more have to worry about setting your view to get the right visualization. You can start with the visualization, and then later on what you can do is you can simply add the relevant dimensions to the visualization, and it will build the visualization for us instantly. So for example, if I have to just create one of the stack column visualization, I just selected that, and from my dimensions I can just bring in one of the visualization over here. So one of the dimension over here to the visualization area, and then once I do that, you would notice so you would notice that the fields has already been so I can just start off and see how my forecast is gonna look like. First thing that I have to do is obviously select the start period and the end period. So here I'm gonna select the start period as 2020 Jan, and my end period would be December 2020. So by default, it takes the last period of your time dimension. If you don't select anything, it will be defaulted to that, but you can always just select a different time period from this drop down. So that's the end period that I want to apply my forecasting for, and then here you have the option to preview. So I can just go ahead and preview how my forecasting would look like. Ideally, it would generate a chart over here, but there is a limitation in terms of the charting capability in this POW right now. Sorry, let's go back to this one. I'll just submit this over here. So assuming I've done that, I'm happy with the numbers. You can always change the numbers once you have even predicted it. So you always have the flexibility. So I'm just going to submit it. And then the final one is the departmental P&L review. So here is where I'll just go ahead and review my numbers at a high level. And yeah, so here is where you can see I've added two more newly added charts in the latest planning analytics workspace. One is the waterfall chart showing the product breakdown, and I also have a bullet chart showing how my actuals are tracking against the budget and as well as the target and the previous year actual as well. So it gives a good visualistic format of my data, and I can at any time change the visualization if I want to. I can even convert this into an exploration if I have to, and do all those kind of things. So I think with that, I'll just simply assuming that this is all good, submit this as well, and wrap it up for now. So